All right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday. And you know, when I see a winery that's been around forever, and last time I tried their wines I wasn't impressed. I'm always a little bit, I don't want to say unenthusiastic about trying them again, but Silverado Vineyards is a wine that's been around, winery's been around for a long time, since the early 80s. Jack Stewart, the winemaker there forever, and John Emerick was there with him since, I think, 98. And these guys, you know, you think they should know what the hell they're doing. The last time I tasted through their wines, I was totally unimpressed with almost everything, except for the Merlot. I remember the Merlot being very good. So when I started this tasting out with the Sauvignon Blanc and Chardonnay and the Rosato, the first three wines, again, I thought, wow, what's happened here at Silverado? This is a winery that once was making great wines. Today, I don't know what happened. They're all the state bottle. They started making less wine. They're only making wine from their own fruit sources now, so they can control every aspect of production. Still, the white's a little bit average to me. The Miller Ranch Sauvignon Blanc, like I said, all estate bottle, a little Semillon in the blend. This wine's got nice melon and green kind of fig and white grapefruit and lemon citrus on the nose, but very light. And I don't know if this is the style they like. It's got a texture like skim milk and melon and a little briny kind of minerally note at the end. Really fresh and clean, but for $27 or $22, I mean, they have a various range of prices you'll find this wine at. I think just good. I mean, Sauvignon Blanc, you can find great examples of this for under $15 from many parts of the world. So the Chardonnay also got a little bit better on the second day. These wines are in screw cap, which is another good thing. And they have two vineyard sites, are fermented separately, they use for this wine. And it's got a light nose also. Only 20% of the wine sees new oak. So they use a little stainless steel, neutral French, kind of a mix of all three with this. Some lemon, some green apple fruit, just a note of lightly toasted oak spice, and a hint of butterscotch coming out on the second day. Kind of leaner style of Chardonnay with that lemon zest and green apple fruit. Nice touch of butter at the end, but like I said, a little uninspiring at 37 1/4. Or at 29, whatever you find it at out in the market. And the rosé, a little bit sweet. For me, I'm not a big fan of sweeter rosés. It's from Soda Canyon Road Vineyard, 100% Sangiovese, a Saignée style. It has some watermelon, strawberry fruit, a touch of earth and kind of floral notes. They call it off dry, but there's a little residual sugar here, some of that pretty floral notes and that red berry fruit on the palate. That's not my style of rosé. The Sangiovese, also from Soda Canyon Road, and this is the old throwback label. It's been 16 months in oak and 100% varietal. Got some nice ripe strawberry jammy fruit, pretty floral notes, a hint of spice. A little bit sweet for my taste again on the palate, and very smooth though, with some nice spice and a little bit of nice freshness at the end, but still finishes a little bit sweet. Again, not my style. The Merlot, on the other hand, whoa, now you have my attention. Wow, from Mount George. This is from their Coombsville Vineyard. There's 19% Cabernet in the blend. This is what Napa Valley is all about, Bordeaux varietals. This one's got a good amount of that plum and dark cherry fruit, sweet tobacco, herbs, mint, and spices, clove, cedar in the nose. Really opening up nicely. This 2010 vintage, a classic year in Napa. It's got a lot of nice plummy fruit on the palate with soft velvety texture, that herb and spice nuance from the nose showing through the finish. A really nice freshness and balance in this wine. This wine's really well built, and it's got a long finish. Should last for a decade or more in your cellar. Bravo, that tobacco and cedar, dark chocolate lasting through the finish at 38 1/4. 38. This is a really good little bottle of Merlot. All right, this Cabernet Sauvignon Estate, which their first vintage was 81 of this wine. Their best known wine. There's a little Merlot and Petit Verdot in the blend. Got a classic Napa Valley Cabernet nose. Cassis, black cherry, fresh earth, kind of loamy notes, cigar box spice, dark chocolate. 2/3 of the fruits from their Stag's Leap Branch and 1/3 from the Mount George Vineyard. This wine's got excellent structure. Like I said, these 2010s just have a lot of freshness to them. Good amount of that earth and spice and dark cherry and cassis fruit here also. That firm acidity holding everything together. The mocha and tobacco spice. Nice bit of tannins in this wine. This wine needs a little bit of time, but has everything in proportion in an excellent little cab. And for $50 or under that, it's a really nice bottle of Napa Cab. The SOLO Solo, which used to be the Stag's Leap District Cabernet, 100% Cab, a single clonal selection of this heritage clone UC Davis 30, otherwise known as the Disney clone. That's this winery's affiliation with Disney. And this wine has got a good amount of dark cherry, currant berry fruit, a nice hand of toasty oak spice here, sweet tobacco, pretty floral notes. Really elegant style of Cabernet, but very big. A nice amount of that dark cherry berry fruit with fine tannins and that dark mocha, some gravelly minerally notes. This wine needs some time, but has all the right pieces in place and in proportion, and should I would put it away for 10 years in your cellar at least. Most excellent juice at $108. I'm your host, Andrew Lampisoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.